Okay, so here's an exercise you can do for your core that doesn't require any equipment. It doesn't require a lot of commitment, and it's pretty easy to accomplish when you're at your home. So it's something you can do daily. So step one is to get on your back and just lay flat. Now in this position, you want to bring your knees up like this, mainly so you can protect your low back when you're laying on the ground. There are other ways we can work the core. You know, people do planks, but I know you have the toe extension issue, so this kind of circumvents the whole need for having toe extension. So the next step is, once you're here, I want you, if you don't have shoulder problems, I want you to place one hand on your low back and then just one hand on your tummy, okay? And you're just gonna rock your hips back and forth, okay? And the reason you're doing this is just to kind of get a sense of where your back is in relationship to your hips, because your hips kind of determine what degree of movement or angle activation you have in your lumbar spine. So you're just gonna rock back and forth a couple times, just get a sense of that. Try to find the middle. So you're gonna go as far as you can one way, as far as you can the other, and then you're gonna end up somewhere in the middle. So once you find that, what I want you to do is I like to use both my hands here on either side, and I want you to try and cough. You can see, or you can feel, when you cough, muscles activate inside your stomach here. So when you do that, you can feel those muscles tensing. What I want you to try to do next is to try to activate those muscles without coughing. So for me, okay, and I'm gonna hold it. I'm holding it, nice and tense, nice and tense. And I'm gonna breathe. Can I breathe while maintaining that tension in my core? Good. So I can maintain that tension. Now, if this is as far as you get in the exercise, that's totally fine. If breathing and keeping tension in your core is all you can do, then that's fine. Just practice that. 3 sets, holding for 60 seconds, okay? So for 3 times, for 3 reps, holding for 60 seconds. And that's just as much as you want to do. Now, if you can feel that tension, I've been talking and I've been holding this tension in my stomach the whole time. If you can hold that tension with relatively little problem while breathing, then I want you to try the next step. The next step is to then keep that tension here, okay? Keep that core activated, keep breathing, and you're gonna start marching, okay? Just alternating legs. And what you might find when you do this part is that lifting one leg is gonna be harder than lifting the other leg, and that's completely normal. It doesn't matter necessarily how high you lift it or how long it's off the ground, just as long as each side is the same. The real kicker here is that you're maintaining that core tension. So my hands have been right here this whole time, and I'm feeling, is my core activated? And as long as it's activated, you're doing the right thing. So for the marching, you're gonna do this 20 times, right? So 10 for each leg. So you're gonna march 20 times, 3 times a day. So you can do this breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just as long as you get those 20 reps in, okay? And then I'll make another video for the higher level activities, but for starting, just do those 2, and it makes a world of difference just bringing the awareness into your core and knowing the difference between activating your core versus bearing down, okay? So practice those 2, and if those go well, then I'll give you another video for the exercises.